So it is October 9th. It is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So it's been a minute since I filmed anything. Like the last video, we were doing high moisture corn. We finished that up. That went really well. Then, oh, what did we do? Well, then last Saturday, hooked up the stock chopper. Dad chopped a bunch of corn stalks. Saturday, not a lot Saturday, just went and made sure it worked and stuff. Then Monday, he chopped a bunch more. He's actually out there starting to rake it up now, so that they've sat for a few days. They're talking chance of rain Saturday, so he'll get them baled up and get them up in the air, get them dried out, so hopefully make some nice bedding this year. And then Saturday night, we had the steak and wine benefit for our kids' school. And that was about it. Sunday wasn't much. Then Monday, like I said, Dad chopped corn stalks. I dug in. We spread rye. Basically, all the stuff at home here, we had silage corn on. We put, what was it, 1 bushel on per acre. So it's not a lot, but it's for a cover crop, kind of through the government. You get kind of a payment out of it. So we did that. So I dug all that ground in. That all got manure, put rye on it, and we dug it. And yesterday we just kind of putzed around the yard. I started pressure washing the heads on the chopper, got them washed up. Didn't start on the chopper yet. Kind of had some other stuff going on, but Eric wanted a combine today, so that's what we're doing. We just got the auger set up. Just kind of making sure everything's good to go. Just double checking the bin, make sure didn't leave any shovels or anything in there. Looks good. They got that cover sealed up. Sweep is locked in place. Look, you can't really see, but looks like the auger should be lined up about perfect. So we got up in the top there is kind of a hopper. There's a spinner in there that we run while we're filling, and that's so the corn gets spread out evenly around the bin. Not that you get one big pile along one side and it builds up, it kind of makes it even. We'll close these doors up. Actually, I'll leave that top one open for now, just to make, once we start filling, make sure it's looking right. So yeah, this is our only bin we got. It holds right around 10,000 bushels. So I was thinking about the bin. So we actually did not put any corn in it at all last year. We basically chopped as much as we could. Then we made the rest in a high moisture, and that was it for all of our corn. It was such a drought and such poor corn last year. Now this year, we chopped a lot of extra silage. We made probably way more high moisture than what we need, because we have a 10-foot bagger now instead of a 9. We still made about 2 200-foot bags. And we still got about 50 acres yet the combine to put in the bin. There's a lot more corn this year, which is a good problem. You know, we don't, I guess I'm trying to say, we don't try to make a lot of money off the corn that we sell. We just want to have enough for the cows or for feed. So like right now, the price of corn is not very good. So it doesn't bother us a whole lot, because we're not looking to sell that to make a big profit on it. What we'll do is we'll fill the bin up hopefully, and then we won't even really think about selling it till maybe late next summer, once we know we got a good crop that's kind of past, we know we're going to get a crop. Then we'll think about start selling it, just in case if we have another poor year. We got that bin we can take corn out of to feed the cows instead of buying it. Yeah. All right, so that was Dad. He said Eric just started combining, so we'll go run some boxes out there and start filling up the bin. I think we bought this auger from Eric, must be 3 or 4 years ago now. Actually, while we built our house, the first year we had that auger, so this must be the 4th year. maybe third, I don't even remember. I just remember unloading for the filling up the bin for the first time right here when house wasn't up yet. We just had the footings and stuff in. But this auger, obviously it's got a hopper on it and it's got a hydraulic lift. Our old one, they had a crank lift on it and didn't have the hopper, just had the auger sticking out the end, so we had a plastic boot that we had to fill into, and this is so much easier. Yeah, you'd spend 20 minutes cranking on that crank, picking it up and trying to get the boxes just close enough they don't run over that plastic shoe. So we like this thing a lot. So we'll get a little look what the corn looks like. So for those that haven't been watching the videos for last year, this is our pivot field. It's like this whole corner, we chopped it last fall because there was just nothing. What the water didn't hit, that corn was waist high and this cobs were 4 or 5 inches long. It's like this stuff here does not get the pivot water. There's some pretty decent cobs on it. They're not super great cobs. Like I said, this does not get the water. So it's a lot more than nothing like there was last year. We'll go down here a ways where the pivot hits. Let's see what that looks like. All right, so now we're in here a little farther where the pivot actually hits. Pretty decent cobs. I'll have to ask Eric what his monitor is saying for yields. We got a test plot kind of at the other end of the field. So when we do that, I'll let you guys know what the exact results kind of are there. I think we put in 8 or 10 different varieties along with what we planted in the whole field. Then we got a weight card out here. We weigh it, measure the distance, get an actual weight, add in or factor in the moisture on it, and get a lot more close, accurate yield on it. So I'll let you guys know what it's actually doing when we get there. I'm just looking for, I did that kind of a little trial run on where I no-tilled some corn in here. There they are. So this whole field got cow manure last spring. Then we plowed it and dug it. But there's a stretch in here, it's like 5 or 6 acres where we no-tilled it. I just spread chicken manure on top of it. Then we planted right into that. Didn't work the field or nothing. And that starts, there these blue flags are. So all this got cow manure. From here to the next flag, I think it was 6 or 8 rounds or so. We no-tilled. Curious to see what these cobs are looking like. Don't see much different than the other stuff. So for this, we're not gonna actually get a scale out here and weigh it up, see what it does. Basically, I'm just gonna go off of what Eric's combine says. Like we does the rounds right before it. I'll just tell him, keep kind of an eye on what his monitor is saying. Once we do this, we'll see what it says. And again, once we get on the outside of it, just to have a ballpark idea where it's at. Just kind of curious. You know, if they're pretty similar, they're similar. If there's a big difference, then maybe we'll think about switching up some stuff, but see what she does. A little farther. There we go. So the spinner doesn't want to work. If I remember 2 years ago when we filled that up, it didn't work either. I'm pretty sure. So I'll have to get an extension cord, go from that outlet by the box and bring it up there. So I'm pretty sure that's what we did that time too. I tried both breakers and nothing. But we got cord going in the bin right now. That's all that matters. Right now, they can fill up that bottom. We'll be all right. Spinner's working. So Dad said to turn the fan on. We'll do that. So we don't turn that fan on until we get a few loads in there. Need some weight on that floor, or that fan will blow that floor off. Yeah, a couple loads should be good. Get that corn start drying down a bit. So we don't have a dryer. We just air dry the corn. Seems to work out pretty good. Corn's around 16 to 18% right now. We get some nice dry days like this. We'll keep that fan running probably for a couple weeks and it'll get down to 14% or wherever it needs to be. Got to kind of keep an eye on the top once it's full. Make sure it's nice and level so that air comes through evenly.
Come down?
Oh, now it's on. Tucker's coming on up. Foreman back here. Yep. Here you go, Tucker. Alright, Tucker, you gotta stay on the left, okay?